Welcome to the House of Cush, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about astrology, rootwork, tarot, conjure, and culture. Today we are looking into the Cush Almanac for June the 19th. It is Friday, and today is ruled by Venus. So let us get into the transits and the vibes today. Now, this is a focus on my day traders, CEOs, founders, creatives, and evolved hustlers. Make sure you guys hang tight for the collective reading. Don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You never know who can help. Now, today's astrology is about friction, y'all. Not bad luck, not blockages, not spiritual attacks, but friction. See, the sky is showing us where momentum and resistance are meeting. The Leo moon is continuing through most of the day before moving into Virgo a little later on, while Mercury, Sextile Mars, becomes one of the strongest operational aspects in the sky. Now, Venus remains in its powerful configuration with Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, creating a rare blend of creativity and disruption, as well as opportunity and power dynamics with Pluto's energy. Well, today's question is, where am I forcing something that needs refinement instead? Now, the dominant atmosphere today is shaped by execution, refinement, leverage, discipline, adaptability, and strategic correction. Now, the people who thrive today are not necessarily the most talented. They are the ones willing to make adjustments. All right, y'all. Now, the moon spends most of the day in Leo, like I was saying earlier, before it enters Virgo a little later on. And this is going to create a shift from recognition to optimization. Leo is asking, am I being seen? While Virgo asks, is this actually working? Now, today's energy moves from presentation towards improvement. All right. This is why many people may suddenly notice certain inefficiencies, unfinished projects, weak systems, unnecessary expenses, and operational leaks. All right. Now, founders, you guys, the growth is hiding in your refinement, while traders, the edge is hiding in discipline. Okay. Now, Mercury is sextile Mars, and this is still one of the strongest business transits that are going to be active today. Now, Mercury in Cancer, sextile Mars in Taurus supports tactical thinking, decisive action, implementation, execution, and practical problem solving. Most people know what they need to do. Well, today's astrology is going to support who's actually doing it. Now, the hidden lesson today with that is clarity often arrives after movement, not before. Now, Venus is opposite Pluto still, so we've got the transit kind of shifting from emotional intensity into strategic awareness. For entrepreneurs, this is revealing where your value leaks are: unhealthy client dynamics, pricing problems, and scarcity-based decisions. The question you might ask yourself is, what am I tolerating because I don't fully value myself? This aspect exposes power imbalances wherever they exist. Venus sextile Uranus. Now, this remains one of your best opportunity signatures in the sky, because today we have a little bit of different functioning though. But yesterday brought us unexpected opportunities. Now, today is saying, can you recognize them, right? Now, many blessings arrive disguised as feedback, corrections, the delays, unexpected conversations, and technology changes. So the opportunity often hides inside the inconvenience. Pay attention. Now, day traders, this one's for you guys. The market energy is precision beats prediction. Now, the theme is riding on this Mercury-Mars transit, which rewards execution. The moon squares Mars, which can create emotional reactions as well as a little bit of impatience. Now, this ultimately creates a market atmosphere where traders may force entries overtrade, and chase momentum. Now, this becomes more emotionally reactive energy for traders today. So, you want to choose a winning mindset of letting the setup come to you. The market lesson today is not aggression, it's timing. The question day traders need to ask: am I trading opportunity or trading boredom? Now, CEO and founders, a hidden business theme y'all are focusing on today is operational friction. Most businesses don't fail because of lack of vision. They fail because of poor systems, weak processes, and inconsistent execution. Now, the astrology today, we've been focusing in revealing bottlenecks, inefficiencies, and unnecessary complexity. The wealth move today is not expansion, it's optimization. Now, the psychological climate of the collective sits in ambitious vibes, restless vibes. People are feeling impatient and they're more focused on improvement. And again, we've got that emotionally reactive energy still plaguing us. People want progress and they want it fast. The danger is becoming frustrated with the pace of reality. Now, for my leaders, progress is often quieter than people expect. 911 on the timestamp. That's for somebody. Now, Evolve Hustlers, I got to get to you guys' spiritual forecast. And today's lesson is mastery lives in repetition. Many people chase breakthroughs, and today's astrology is rewarding consistency, refinement, repetition, as well as discipline. The question isn't necessarily what new thing you should start, but what existing thing deserves better execution. We've been riding that energy for quite some time, so if you've been listening to me for the past 2 weeks, you see where this is going, right? Now, my botanical allies, we got a few new ones today, y'all. So grab your notebooks. We got agrimony for identifying hidden problems and exposing what's operating beneath the surface. I love agrimony. It's one of my favorite ones to use. We got Solomon's seal root for wise pacing, long-term strategy, and sustainable progress. Now, we've got Eyebright for clarity, discernment, and recognizing opportunities accurately. Pine comes in for endurance, focus, and resilience under pressure. And finally, we got an oldie but goodie, Hyssop, for clearing frustration, mistakes, energetic residue from recent challenges are good to kind of deal with Hyssop as well. These allies align with today's themes of correction, refinement, execution, and strategic awareness. So today's going to be good for process improvement, pricing adjustments, business planning, technical trading, editing, optimization, which we've been discussing, back-end improvements, chart review, operational audits. All right. Now, avoiding emotional trading is going to be good. Don't be spending impulsively. Please don't rush your decisions. Don't engage in ego battles. It's not good to be engaged with unnecessary confrontation today. Again, the overcommitting has to stop and forcing outcomes has to stop. Today's going to highlight that, okay? Now, the power moves for today, y'all. We are going to focus on improving one single system. We're going to simplify one single workflow. And we're going to review our pricing. Now, traders, we're going to refine your trading strategy. We've got some auditing. Maybe you want to audit a recurring problem, finish something you've already started, and remove one unnecessary task from your list. Also, focus on execution over inspiration and make the process easier, y'all. Smarter, not harder. Now, a few little bonus astrology notes, okay? The moon squaring Mars is questioning, where are you creating pressure that doesn't need to exist? Like, for what? This aspect can create impatience, irritation, and impulsive reactions. So we want to use this for disciplined action, not emotional action. The moon is squaring Uranus, and the question is, what routine needs updating? Unexpected disruptions reveal outdated systems, okay? The sun is sextile the moon, so this is one of the more balancing aspects today. Is sextile is about blessings and, the secondhand blessings you get, like blessings by association. What the question is, where can I bring alignment between intention and action? This supports harmony between vision and execution. Now let's get into the planetary day and hours and how you can use Friday's Venus energy to increase your favor in things like attraction, prosperity, client relationships, beauty, branding, and value creation. Now, today's Venus day is less about luxury and more about valuation. You need to know your worth and you need to price accordingly. The most useful hours of today are Venus, which is good for sales, branding, networking, and client attraction. Now, Mercury hours, they are coming in a close second to do good for trading, analysis, contracts, and planning. Following in third is Mars. Now, this is going to be good for execution, implementation, and decisive action. Now, the lunar phase momentum for today, y'all, is the waxing crescent. Now, this is good for momentum, okay? Building momentum, though. This phase favors improvement, growth, visibility, development, as well as implementation. Now, a lunar lesson today is refining before you scale. A stronger foundation creates larger results, so take your time. Now, the timing strategy for today, knowing when to push, Mercury hours, Mars hours, and that Mars Mercury could window there. This is good for trading, execution, launches, and problem solving. Now, the best time to clean is after the moon Mars frustration, which is evening hours, as well as, in addition to evening hours and during emotional resets, all right? Focus in on removing obstacles and clearing irritation and releasing the spirit of impatience. It's just not good for right now, y'all. It's a setup. The best time to sell is during your Venus and Mercury hours today, all right? Again, we focusing in on consultations and membership, educational products, and premium services. Good times for manifesting and favoring in terms of manifesting lying. That was a word salad. All right, anyway, today favors manifestations for wise decision making, long-term prosperity, stronger systems, operational improvement. All right, let's get with this formula. We're going to put together three things: precision, consistency, and execution. Now, today's astrology is letting y'all know not every problem requires a breakthrough. Some just require an adjustment. The moon is asking you to refine, and Mercury is asking you to execute, while Venus comes and asks you to recognize your value. The evolved hustlers who thrive today will understand that success is rarely built through dramatic moments. It's built through small improvements that are repeated consistently. That's how you build. That's how the tortoise wins the race. All right. Now let's get into the 0 degree moments that I know are going to be quite significant for us. Now, the node is stationing. I see that we've got Pluto still retrograding with Aquarius, so we still are going and revisiting some themes around that. Mercury sextile Mars still. We do have, and if you've been listening to me every day, you know some of these transits are repeating themselves. And I ultimately be feeling like when we get those double days to do certain things, it's so you get those opportunities to clear that energy out. Just give me a little moment to transition. Neptune is sextile Pluto, again at 0 degrees, and Pisces is that North Node in Pisces is squaring Uranus to Gemini at 0 degrees. Ooh, they're having a moment. Chiron is kind of settling out, which is amazeballs because y'all know it's shifting to Taurus. So as we get ready to shift into Taurus, because it's in its final degrees of Aries right now, the 29th degree, so it's orbiting like farther away. And as we shift into Taurus, yeah, we've got it's trining the moon at 0 degrees, and we've got it squaring Jupiter and Pluto. So I think those are significant transits today that you guys need to be focused on. I would definitely tune it to my area and tune it more so to my location. I use astro-seek.com. Y'all know, if you listen to me, you know how I get down. And it's been quite favorable for me thus far. So, yes, that is the astrology. I am going to go ahead and pull for today's energy, y'all. Let me ring my bell. This is my bell, honey. Thank you, spirits, for removing all negative energy. I guess I need to say that. And thank you for allowing me to stand at the crossroads on behalf of the tribe. Thank you for covering and protecting us as we go on this journey. And thank you for the gift. You know, I honor it, appreciate it, and love it. What guidance do you have for us today, y'all? We're going to tap in with the elevated ancestors. So let's see what they got going on today for the tribe. 2 seconds. All right, y'all. Let's see. Ooh, Libra energy. I split the deck at the dim bones and the daughter of knives. There's a decision that's being made in favor of executing a plan. Maybe your spirits are reaching out to you. Libra energy here. Let's see. Let's get what's going on. Hang tight, y'all. Pisces energy. Somebody is coming through to tell you how to get out of a situation. Coming through to tell you to stop sacrificing. Help is on the way. 10 of Sticks. I'm really just shuffling and reading right now, so take it where it resonates before I build the spread. They are chit-chatting. Quick movement, 8 days. It's going to take a little bit of assistance from you, though. Overall, where are we sitting, spirits? 2 for 1. I got the moon with the mother of coins in reverse. Someone's under the illusion that they are not being taken care of. Cancer here. Someone's emotional, maybe. Tell me about the past energy, please. We've got a mother of sticks in reverse. Fire sign here. She is kind of karmic. Present. We've got the courting in reverse. So that's the end of a contract. Collectively, we've got the 4 of baskets in reverse, refusing to accept less than what you are worth, because it creates an emotional imbalance. Near future, yeah, there's a blessing coming. Leo could be significant here with the sun. Who's this? This is Big Mama. Okay. Let's see. What's this energy of the moon and the mother of coins in reverse? What is the? Tell me about that, please. Yeah, someone's under the illusion and they're not unable to take care of themselves. There's a loss of employment here, maybe a partnership or a job. Someone could just be refusing to work with you at all. Maybe this is a bad decision. Someone's being misled by bad decisions in the recent days. It could be over a relationship. Someone you're in a relationship with too. 2 of baskets. I'm also hearing friends, so take it where it resonates. Overall, let's get some more on that. You guys are friends, or you thought so. It's a mother of knives here, a air sign. That is, you're deciding not to make peace with. You haven't made peace with this person. This person is taking an active stance here on some form of recognition or success. they could be speaking or telling someone some information, telling someone that they are unable to walk away from a situation emotionally. Someone's unable to walk away. And it's due to some form of baneful magic here. Gemini is significant. Yeah, someone's using baneful magic to stop someone from ending a relationship with them. And it's because of some form of favor here. They want this person's favor. So they've been quite aggressive over the past 5 days in taking action. That's that Gemini, that father. It's a masculine. He's very strategic. This person is maybe strategically advising someone to let go of an opportunity because the person is overly emotional. The mother figure is overly emotional. This could be a Cancer here. This mother figure has maybe confirmation. This mother figures encourage someone to maybe protect themselves. Um, yeah, and it looks as though there is a Leo energy here because it's strength in reverse. Someone's weakness is that they've been stuck. They can't move forward. Transportation could be an issue too. A Leo, someone's being slowed down. I see the Chariot here in reverse. They're being slowed down. Now here comes the noble Bishop CH and the Hierophant in reverse. Someone could be advising someone are seen as a good person to look up to, and this person could be saying, okay, I'm gonna do the right thing and I'm not gonna battle. I'm not gonna actively battle you. This father figure is using their title or their mentorship, take it where it resonates, as an avenue for emotional deception. Yeah, they're misguiding this person. Ace of Sticks in the reverse. They've misguided this individual into something that's not going to be beneficial long term. It's been a long road, 8 years at least, of this misguidance. That's why and a tower is here now. A tower. If the plan isn't working out, there's a tower. Now, tell me about the Mother of Sticks in reverse. It could be a controlling individual. They're worried about loss of some form of financial support or their financial situation changing. This is a situation 5-5, and they both in the reverse. 5 of baskets. Like the emotional baggage here has destroyed this relationship. Yeah, confirmation. It's time to move on, spirits, your higher spirits, purity, white cards, take away resonates. But yeah, 6 of Knives, moving on, planning on moving on from this. Like, begin that process mentally, begin it strategically. It's just time to move on. Tell me about the courting in reverse, breaking of the contract. Yeah, there's a broken contract, and this is the message that's being conveyed to you. Clarity. This is a message, and someone could be upset, maybe less than ideal. If the situation is less than ideal, we explored that energy yesterday too, about it being a less than ideal situation. Maybe this wasn't your initial idea, but you are refining it, as we talked about with the astrology. So we got the Son of Coins here. You're refining a plan, and this is what's going to help you overall the next 10 days. 10 of Sticks here. Help is arriving. Now remember, we discussed that at the beginning. But you do have to be an active participant in that process. I ain't gonna hold you. It's not giving the genie, rubbing the bottle and the genie just coming through. Like, you actually have to execute some of these things, right? And we've been talking about that. 4 of baskets in reverse was the confirmation. There's a delay here, delaying some paperwork. Somebody could be delaying signing something because my pen just like randomly rolled off the notebook. So that's kind of giving me an indication that someone could be delaying some paperwork or signing something. And then I got the ancestors. So someone's delaying an offer. Delaying an offer could be Scorpio. You can be a Scorpio. Take it where it resonates. Clarity. What I fucking just say. 9 of baskets in reverse. Some form of inheritance. Some form of paperwork contract was delayed by the ancestors. But now there seems to be a shift here. Tables being prepared. Offers are being made. There is an Aquarius here with the grandchildren in the upright, which is the star card. And inheritance here. Aquarius energy. There's a collaboration, someone seeking a collaboration. Yeah, someone collaborating to get you released. They want to collaborate to get you released. Hold on. Yeah, you got to watch out. Ten of Knives here. There's a lot of deception from this group. They've been working together to get you out of this. They don't want you part of this. Tell me more. Oh, this just is tea. There is an Aries masculine. He's an emperor. Tell me about this person. He could be assisting here. Six of coins in the upright. Assisting someone with getting ahead 2 days ago. Taking some action. Fire sign energy here. Getting some form of legal or justice here. Someone's acting like this is justified. There seems to be a boundary here, though. Eight of Knives in reverse. Someone's stuck. They don't know what to do. High Priestess in reverse. This Taurus energy here. Someone's, they're refusing to change their plans. They're refusing to change the way they do things. Capricorn energy. This person's quite, like, focused and it's giving dark, okay? He's giving motherfucking dark, okay? Dark family members. These family members, 10 of baskets in reverse, 10 of cups in reverse. So if you thought it was cool, it ain't shit cool, okay? No shade. Now, yeah, you need to be paying attention. 7 of coins in reverse, how you invest in these people, what you choose to give and do. 7 years is significant. Yeah, Spirit says that's the truth and ain't nothing but the truth with the Ace of Knives. Now, these just got interesting. Should I go on to the near future? Okay. Oh, yup. They said near future. Somebody maybe sees you as irresponsible. But there seems to be some form of blindsided. Someone was blindsided here. 10 of coins in the upright, though. Maybe you don't see this coming. After a season of 9 of pentacles in the reverse. Maybe you got some clarity about loss or theft here. 8 months is significant. Over the next 8 months, you'll get some clarity. There's Virgo energy. Dr. Grant Hermit. Yeah, somebody was trying to slow you down from reaching a goal or somebody's plans maybe not working out. Yeah, it's his plans. Whoever this Virgo is, in the near future, he's done something and his plans aren't working out. Long-term plans. He was trying to control or save something and not give it to you. And this cycle is continuing. This is a continued cycle. We're continuing this cycle. I got the Daughter of Baskets or the Knight of Cups in traditional deck. What's it? Yeah, it's going to continue cycle. It's nothing. It's not going to give you anything. This is a continued cycle. There's a loyalty here, though. Need to heal, to keep a situation covered up, to stop some form of lie from being exposed. So this person seems to have taken the initiative to walk away. This fire sign masculine, he could be a Sagittarius too. Somebody could have taken, now these could be their placement, so think sun, moon, like rising too, y'all. Depending on how close you are, you'll know these people's placements. Take it where it originates otherwise. But yeah, someone may take a leap of faith to cause some imbalance here in the physical realm, and this father figure here has caused an imbalance. They're imbalanced right now. They're not as stable as they seem. So they're trying to figure out how this Empress knows what they're doing. Or they're trying to figure out how this Empress moves or how you get things done so fast. Like, they're in observer mode right now. Or they will be, my bad. They will be. So when they start to buzz, and you could be seeing a lot of gnats, a lot of flies, just take note. Because that's a monitoring spirit. So that's going to show up Sunday. Because I got the sun. So we going to say Sunday for certain things. Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Somebody's going to try to get out of something. They're going to try to get out of some responsibility. By Sunday, they're going to be like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't me. That ain't how I do. I'm on your side type shit. Somebody's revealed some secrets or some information. The Queen of Wands, fire sign feminine. She could be revealing some information here to someone because she believes that this person cares. But this King of Wands is very manipulative. He's going to try to avoid a betrayal. The King of Pentacles here, they're both in the reverse. The King of Wands, the fire sign, as well as the earth sign are in reverse. Manipulative, selfish, controlling, deceptive, lustful. Take away resonates. Tell me about the overall energy. Yeah, so someone's done something, this fire sign, someone's done something that they're not proud of to a Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords knows, she knows that this person cares or believes. Hold on. So the Queen of Swords is clarifying the Knight of Cups. Somebody didn't show someone any sort of loyalty or affection when they were younger. That Queen of Swords, she's very cold, very tactile. She could have believed that, someone could have believed that they were upset or not nurturing in the emotional sense, but they had some plans or they were invested. Oh, they believe they were invested in the Emperor in reverse, the Aries. They saw this person as openly deceptive. This person was a thief. This Aries energy here, and this is what it was like in the home. This is how this home was built, or the foundation. And this Virgo, the Hermit. This Virgo seems to be trying to fix something recently through magic or through manifestation. Gemini and Libra, maybe trying to manifest some form of justice or fairness here. Yeah, this person could be trying to heal a form of trauma. Three of Swords in reverse. That this person maybe, again, not nurturing, not caring, not advising, not caring very much at all. Just refuse to invest. This Queen of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles, they just don't got it to give. So they've aligned themselves with a particular energy, that a contract that was never meant to be had anyway. And yeah, it's an Ace of Cups in reverse. They never cared. So now this person seems to be trying to figure out or release some form of worry about like not having a job. Oh, they're saying you don't be worried about like getting into bed with these people, this group, right? Don't worry about dealing with them at all. Yeah, they're reckless and they're misguided. Yeah, they don't make good decisions ever. This could be family. This could be people you value, but at the same time, they're battling you because of your strength. Leo could be significant here. And you could have moved on, or you're being encouraged. Yeah, you're being told to move on because, you know, maybe there's a lack of judgment in the past, misjudgment of a Queen of Wands here. This person lies. They've lied recently, even in the past week, to delay some action, delay the actions, delay you. They want you to stay in this Empress in reverse energy because we got the Aries and we got the Aquarius here. They want you to be seen as an Empress in reverse. And maybe delaying your movement by lying here. This person's plan is to cause some sort of ill information or maybe make somebody make a bad decision, but they haven't unable to move forward with this plan as of recently, and it seems like they're in regret because the King of Pentacles, a Hierophant, this is a Taurus, seems to be focused on some money or some financial discipline here. There seems to be a lack of there's a revelation here. A Cancer could be revealing some family shame around money or like inheritance. A secrets revealed. Yeah, somebody's working to put together some money and they were trying to get things worked out in balance, but it looks like they were still left out in the cold. There's a prediction here. There's a High Priestess here, and there's a 10% reverse. Somebody could have predicted this imbalance, this and the reason being, it seems someone chose to release a situation because they were truly stagnant here. That Four of Cups in reverse is coming out in reverse again. Yeah, let me end this stagnation. Let me do this without a fight. Yeah, they were gonna do whatever they had to do to win this, babe. And they got into the point where they was obsessed. We got a Capricorn energy, someone that is refusing to assist long term and could have been telling someone the whole time to open their eyes. And someone could have foreseen that this was not going to heal. And now a King of Swords has chosen to stop a plan. Someone could have planned on, yeah, they were trying to stop something from ending, stop someone's goals, and the person, you avoided this betrayal. This is all this energy working around you right now, avoiding this betrayal. Your spirits are showing you things so that you can slow down or stop, or you know what I mean. And yeah, they want you to release these burdens. They like, checkmate, checkmate, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. You know, because you've been working towards some things. Are this King of Wands in reverse could be experiencing a tower for trying to control you. Yeah, they can't control your money. They can't control your future. For Pentacles in the reverse. And your mind can't even be bound, right? Maybe you stayed because of, again, this heavy emotional contract that you guys had. Yeah, you really saw these people as wise, people that would nurture you, people that would take care of you, King of Cups. But they are no longer an option. And a cycle is going to continue because there's a revelation. There's something that could bring you great fortune. And you may lose this battle if you step into your ego, right? Stepping into your ego, not desiring. I just heard not desiring to have to go to court. Someone doesn't want to have to go to court. They don't want this to go to court. I don't know who that's for. Read you down. They say the overall energy, we just not even finna play. We already at 36 minutes, you guys. This is T collaboration. Yeah, it's a group. That's my best confirmation for you guys. If you were wondering, because it's like, I feel like a while back we picked up on this energy of like one energy tags out and then like the other tags in. They tag out, they tag in, they tag, because you like, damn, is they getting any rest? But they can't let you rest, because if they let your ass rest, you just might advance. They cannot let it happen, so they tagging in, baby. That's really what's going on a spiritual level. And we stepped into that energy before, and we stepping back into it. Like, it's relentless. So you gotta cut it. You gotta cut it, babes. Overall, yup. Somebody's growing impatient, though. It could be an Aries. They need your power, clarity. This Aries may have bad intentions. Confirmation. This Aries has bad intentions. Maybe they could be trying to curse you. Yeah, someone's like mean as hell. Yeah. Yeah, this person could be trying to destroy you. You're being given some form of protection here. Libra could be significant. Justice could be protecting you. Or a relationship. Someone in a relationship could be protecting you. An old relationship. Someone could be playing as though they know your secrets. But this person is just chaotic as hell. Follow your instincts surrounding them. This person doesn't have the cunning. So they need you, right? They need your collaboration. Or they could be coming together to end you or it. Take it where it resonates. Stay wise. Stay thirsty, my friends. I'm laughing, but I'm so serious. Yeah, you definitely need to possibly be focused on like getting some work done. The reason I say that because of the notification that popped up on my phone. Someone could be working together to try to end you, and we're trying to let you know. We're trying to reveal this to you that they're trying to destroy you. They're trying to destroy whatever you created here, and it's not your spirits, but your spirits won't give you up. So they can't adapt to this. Things not changing. Yeah, the spirits, like, they're going to spirits with offerings that already work for you, is what I'm picking up. Yeah, mask off. Yeah, the mask is off. They seem to believe they've won their freedom. You've been determined to not be consumed. Maybe you won your freedom here as I pull more. You won your freedom, victory, freedom, determination, Pisces. Yeah, you can't be consumed. The spirit says get your rest. rest phase. This is definitely a past family issue. So when you do book, okay, remind me we need to talk about your 4th house and your 12th house. That's like family energy, inheritance energy. Those are houses we want to focus on because that's what they're after. And, let's take a peek. Okay, presently. Yes, what they're after. Why the fuck did I say that? Who's in the building? Okay, y'all be listening to me, but do y'all really be listening? When I said after you, please tell me why the hunt card popped out. Tell me why the hunt card popped out when I say after you, y'all. I might do a video on this reading. I may show y'all these cards. Oh my God. So anyway, family Sagittarius is Sagittarius. Collectively, you've grown, or maybe Spirit saying you need to grow up, honey. Yeah, you've grown. You need to grow up. You need to be brave. Leo. Love. Grow, Leo, love. Yeah. Uninspired. Confidence. They building up the confidence to talk. But there's something going on behind the scenes with an Aquarius. This person's losing some form of protection. This person's weak. They're no longer protected. And this person seems to be quite happy when you're in bad energy. They're fearless. But they don't trust someone at their job. This person has been careless. This is a trickster spirit. Don't forget it. Yeah, healing. Healing is needed with that. Healing. You may be trying to fix a situation, and Spirit saying, don't forget, this is a trickster spirit. This person does not care. It's not going to work. Do not trust this person. Don't fear their bad energy. This person, maybe you're not afraid of them. This person is happiest when you're weak and you're defenseless. This person seems to be calm on the surface when they talk, very confident, but they are not inspired by love. This person seems to have gotten braver as they've grown. This is a Leo, Scorpio. Pay attention. And I'm going to close those rows. I know y'all like, what? I'm going to close the rows, though, y'all, because this me see. Oh, my God. That's very strategic. And I'm pretty sure the way the Spirit's going in, they could go. They could go. They could go today. I feel it in my spirit. So I'm going to close it out. Let me do the... All right, spirits. I'm closing those rows. Thank y'all so much for helping and coming through to give us a little guidance and apparently a whole bunch of tea. Take it where it resonates, y'all. These is general, so if it don't apply, let it fly. But if it does resonate, don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And obviously, my list is open today, so if you guys are in need of a spiritual strategy session, aka a little reading or a consultation, click the link in my bio, all right? And go ahead and get scheduled so we can see what's going on, honey, because, whoa. Yeah, this is giving very much a syndicated TV show. You could be a writer, actor. It's giving spotlight. It's giving they don't like it. It's giving jealous. Eek. Anyway, you got to deal with that, and you got to handle that. Can't let that simmer. The pot gonna boil over. Whew. All right, y'all. Well, let me know what's going on in the comments. What y'all Friday looking like? Bless the goddess. Thank you so much. Link in bio for that too. It is, after all, Friday. Ruled by Venus. Bless a goddess in your life. Show a girl some love. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, let me know what you think, like I said, and we'll chat soon. All right. Love you, mean it. Bye.